right, we're out here. Well, we got to do the clap. Oh, I thought. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Whatever's better.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Woo!
Clap like we never left.
That one harmonized so well that I couldn't tell if you clapped.
I didn't. It just echoes well.
Did you or did you not?
I did clap
Okay.
so hard my hands are kind of hurting.
Dude, my hands kind of hurt too. Should
Yeah.
we not start right away?
No, I'm down to start.
We could ice our hands.
Yeah. I feel like it's been a while. You got juicy stuff, huh?
Dude, I do, but like, let's just like naturally get to it, I
Okay.
guess. But
Have you been enjoying summer so far? It's been hot out there.
dude, it's been hot, and my window broke on my car, so I had to get my car fixed.
Oof.
And I asked the guy, I'm like, "Oh, this was the place that like was because it's a Tesla place." And I was like, "This is the place that was Molotov cocktailed recently."
Ah.
And he didn't want to talk about it. He had like PTSD.
Yikes. Maybe he was
Yeah.
making his lunch. He's like, what was that noise?
Yeah. Well, it was that night, so he wasn't there. But
Man, and they Molotov'd it for what? Just
because Elon Musk aligned himself with Trump,
oh,
so
ow, that stuff's tough business, bro.
yeah, it's. I mean, I think like there's like right ways to protest and wrong ways. And
Have you ever been in a protest?
Yeah, dude. I was at
Wow.
like a pro-gay protest. I was yelling at Christians, actually.
Oh, were they there
Protesting the protest.
anti-protesting?
Yeah.
Those are crazy. The protests that get like anti-protesters there. Oof,
Yeah.
all kinds of shit going on.
And there's like police blocking them off. And
Yeah.
dude, there's a video. I think it's on my Instagram. There's a video of me saying, I'm like, you're actually gay. If you're this mad, you're gay.
Yeah, that's crazy that people just get riled up to go out and do that shit.
Yeah, and in hindsight now, like the whole woke agenda, it's like gone too far, and it's like just let people do their thing. You know, that's my whole thing.
Well, I mean, it's kind of something where like it turns on itself, like the message turns on itself, because it was like a message of you don't accept us to the point of, you know, you do start to isolate other groups, I guess. I don't know. I can't speak on that, but
Like the line for me in the sand is when you have like trans people doing little kids story time. Like I just like I wouldn't want like
what's wrong with that? Are they telling trans stories or something?
Well, so there's two things there. So like I just think it's like a little inappropriate, like what they're wearing, and
Are there like nuts out? Like what's different than our fucking
I mean, like
high
I wouldn't
school soccer coach?
I wouldn't want hot strippers doing it either. Like it
Okay, all right.
goes
So you're
both-
playing both sides.
yeah,
And
then,
what is it? Just like the selling of sex to children?
yeah, I just think it's like a weird sexualization where it's like you can naturally let them like see that, but like I think it's like forcing it on children's a little weird, especially when I think there's like a high correlation of like there's a I don't know the exact statistics, and I should know this if I'm quoting it, but my feeling is that there are a lot of pedophiles in the trans community per capita. Like I know that the trans community is not big,
Sure.
but there's like a lot like that are in
Well,
it, so it's like it's a little
isn't-
weird.
That's an interesting take. I don't know
Yeah, and then
what evidence
and then
shows that there's
Mhm.
because aren't pedos just interested in kids?
yeah.
Are you saying they're like using the trans community as like a conduit to get to kids?
Yeah, it's like
Why
they're
would the trans people have access to kids?
why would they?
Yeah, like how do they? Other than
Well, there's this like there's like trans story time happening in elementary schools.
like a I don't have a problem if that pops up, but like, is that like a mandatory thing they're putting in elementary schools?
I
It
don't.
seems like such an off the wall.
Yeah, I guess like I don't have a problem with it if you let the parents know and like, hey, you have to get your parents to sign this permission slip. Like maybe and the trans people are wearing appropriate clothing. I guess I don't have a problem with it. But like the other thing is like some of the books that they're reading like depict like sexualization like and it's like these kids are way too young to learn about sex. Like I I don't think elementary's
I would say that with access to smartphones and just our society now, books are that's like the last thing. Reading about it is going to be like they're going to see it before they read about it, I feel.
I mean, not if it's like third graders or second graders. Like that's like super
they should
young.
be reading like third and second grader books.
I agree.
Not like crazy shit.
Yeah, like dominatrix stuff.
What is
I don't know.
I want to see the books that are on like the you don't want list, because I know that reading books that had the N-word in them made me feel uncomfortable, but like they made us read some of those books in the name of like history.
Yeah, and that
Or
kind of
good
makes
books.
sense.
I also thought their pick of books was kind of just like their own, like they're like, oh well, these are the curriculum books that you're gonna read: A Raisin in the Sun and Catcher in the Rye and the of Mice and Men, and we've decided that these are the greatest books of all time that you need to be reading in school. I always was like, well, it's just a group of y'all that picked those books. Like, are they the top selling books of all time, or like what makes that list? Like,
well, the education system's all run by like the 5 families that control the whole world.
so they're just I don't know. What all books should be available, like from like the anarchist cookbook to like the
But like should what then okay, so should kids be able to watch porn?
well, I don't think you can stop them. I think
You
like
can
with
just make it
phones,
hard for them.
I agree, but I just think school's the last place that they're school, but it's going to be like the other kids at school. It's not. I don't think it's going to come from the teachers or the school computer quicker than like verbally from another student.
Well, I'll put it to you this way, dude. I didn't really know what ejaculation was until I was 16.
All the way in high school, and you don't think that did you some
All the way in
disservice? It's not like you needed to know, but I think.
But that's my point. That's my point.
I found out in
That's
like
my point.
middle school, but it was through an inappropriate way.
Do you want to share?
It was just a wrestling coach.
It was Mr. Sanchez.
No, it was a wrestling coach that was making like
Whoa.
he was making jokes to the wrestling team about like jerking off.
And you're like, what's that?
Well, yeah, some kids said it, and he kind of just like
Come here.
he I don't know, he wasn't a weird guy, and I don't think he did anything to anybody, but he was just like this old school rough wrestling coach.
Yeah.
And I don't even think he worked for the school. I think he was like just part of the wrestling thing. And yeah, I remember like, so that's like an inappropriate way to hear about something like that. But it wasn't gone into detail or any sort of like thing. He was making the joke of like the stranger. He's like, flip your hand around and it's the stranger. So he was just making like a dumb joke.
Yeah.
But also you saw like half the wrestling team go like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then
dude, real quick, I just found out that my middle school gym teacher's like a pedo.
yeah, those are coming out now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like my elementary school principal got fucking dinged for that.
Principal.
Who's the guy that I hated? Yeah, the guy that suspended me for no reason.
He's like, I control all these kids.
He was a real piece of shit, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that stuff is popping up. It's crazy. Like the Cub Scouts, the Cub Scout troop I wanted to be in had the pedos in it.
Wow.
And we were like shunned because I don't know if it was like we were poor or what, but we went to like the reject Boy Scout troop,
Mhm.
and I could tell it's because like the reject one is all the ones that aren't in the Illuminati, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like all the kids that they didn't want to touch. And so we had like,
That's so funny.
I always looked in envy at this other pack. Like, well, they just seem to have like all their shit together. They got all the cool camping stuff, and fucking their camping trips look insane. And we're only able to do this much, and we have a troop of like 6, and everybody's kind of like a reject. And, you know, we're like the misfits. And how come our camping kind of like sucks? Like it's a struggle.
Yeah.
And theirs seems to be like funded to the max. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's because all those families had money or whatever. Who knows? But yeah, the pedos came out on those that Boy Scout troop. And then when you think about it, you're like, well, they would infiltrate all the Boy Scout troops. Like that has more access to children than a trans like librarian.
Oh,
It's like that's where all the pedos are.
So I agree. I agree with that. I just think that it's like a little weird. Like what's the point of it? The trans story time.
Oh,
what's
yeah.
the point of
I
strippers
do think
story
there's like
time?
a lot of marginalized groups looking for like spotlights. So maybe that's like it's. I think it's like it's not a hill that I would fight on if I was like fighting for trans rights.
I just would. I'd be a little weirded out if my child was going to that and like.
But you remember like in middle school we had like all the manga, and the manga showed all kinds of like cartoon titties and stuff.
I don't remember that.
Oh, I remember a kid running up to me in like 7th grade to show me like, check this out.
Yeah, I mean, I also don't think like.
And it was from our library
like
in the school.
Yeah, I don't think kids should be desensitized. Period. Like I hold that.
You want to keep them like innocent as long as possible.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I like that, but I think that I'm so scared of the world that I think I'll just like tell my kid like, hey, the world, these people exist in the world. There are people that are gonna want to hurt you. They're like, I don't want to start them with like all the anxiety in the world, but I don't want a fucking kid that is so, you know, those kids that are like
butters.
Yeah, like they're gonna get taken advantage of, and those are the kids that are gonna get fucking snatched up because they don't know to run and beat the shit out of somebody they don't know. Like,
let's get off this topic.
Yeah.
Let's get off this topic. But and like, dude, I know trans people that I was friends with them like in college, and I don't really talk to them anymore. But like, they were very sweet people. I have nothing against trans people. It's just like. There's just some weird agendas I think at foot, and I'll just leave it at that. But dude, something really awkward happened today Ubering. Like,
what's that?
So
a trans person started to read me a Dr. Seuss book.
Yeah. No, I pick up these four people. We got a middle seater. A rare middle seat is being used.
Tough.
Yeah. And so dudes next to me, like they're all like pretty middle-aged, but the dude's like in his maybe late 50s. He's sitting next to me, and we start driving, and he starts fighting with me over the armrest.
Oh.
Meanwhile, I have a huge armrest. There's plenty of space for both of us. Like, and I'm not even taking up that much.
He's trying to force the driver out of the armrest?
Yeah, dude.
That's a bold move. Big guy?
No, I could have taken him. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Boney, maybe he needed the wingspan.
He was my height, but like, no. But this is it got really funny, is that he kept getting closer and closer, and eventually he was touching me.
Oh,
and I'm like, I'm not moving. Like, I'm holding my ground.
Wow, you're gonna pretend you don't feel it.
I don't. I guess
what if he did it on purpose.
I don't know, but what? So I was sweating, and the sweat dribble came down my arm.
This is gross.
It hit him, and he went back.
And he moved?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Did
and that's
he
gross, I
acknowledge it,
know.
like wipe it off or just move?
He just moved. I don't know. I didn't look down. I just felt it happen. And I'm like, dude, this is so weird. Like, Is that like
Yeah.
my body's defense mechanism?
Yeah, it's like, get off me.
Yeah, like a superhero. The lamest superhero. I'm sweating,
Yeah.
man. Oh, Jesus, I'm
just-
sweating.
It's cold. I know.
I know.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy. I hate people that fight for the armrest, and that's why a plane is such a tough time. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're like, ugh, I need the armrest. I hate any sort of public seating where they're ignorant to obese people, which is everywhere.
But it's like the other side of it is
Don't be obese and you'll fit in a normal seat.
yeah, but like you can make that argument, but then you can make the argument that like look at what's in our food, like the processed food, and there's so much like stuff. So like yeah, there is accountability everywhere, but the thing is like I think at a certain point where it's like okay, you have to get 2 seats, you know, on the airplane.
No way.
Not you.
No, I know, but I would love. Do they charge people 2 seats?
That's the thing, yeah.
Yeah, but you can't sit in 2 seats.
It makes no sense.
You
That's
know?
a great point. Never thought about that.
You might hang into another seat.
Well, no, you sit in one seat and let it like you can't get your money's
Yeah,
worth.
but that's what I'm saying.
You're
like,
trying to get your money's worth.
your
You can't get
butt's still in one seat.
yeah, but you got to just lift the other armrest and let it go. To like
If you can, like, if it doesn't have this part, you know.
yeah.
I don't know. I haven't been on a plane in a while.
I mean, that's the play. If you're flying Southwest and you're picking your seat, I actually always try to find the fattest guy in like the window seat because
Whoa.
no one's gonna take the middle.
Well, how do you know it's the fattest guy? You just you get to pick your seat.
Yeah, so I take the aisle. I got my golden goose in the
'Cause
window,
then, yeah, people are going to be less inclined to pick the middle
Exactly.
seat and squeeze between you.
assuming it's not full. If it's full,
But then you're taking the risk of like sitting next to a fat guy.
but a fat guy's gonna sit next to a fat guy? No.
No, a fat guy's just going to sit down. That's the thing. We're going to try to avoid it, but on a plane, that's tough.
Dude, I got in a fight one time with a guy. I was in the middle seat. Middle seat goes to both armrests.
No, that's not true.
That's the
I think
the
middle seat-
unspoken rule.
I think middle seat actually deserves no armrests.
You're just supposed to.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's the middle seat. It's meant to just be the
That's
bullet
brutal.
seat. Take the bullet.
And
Why would
just-
you uncomfortable 3 people when you could just one guy can have the shitty time?
That actually makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem fair.
I tell you what, even though I believe what I just said to be true, if I'm on either side, I give up the
Yeah,
inner
see, you do.
armrest
You do.
out of respect for the person.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I also expect that if I fall asleep and my arm goes to it, I'm not a monster.
don't touch me.
Yeah, I'm not the piece of shit here.
Yeah.
You have the middle seat.
Mm-hmm.
And I've ridden the middle seat many a times. I've ridden the middle seat where they've made me do that, which is why I have that
Opinion.
mentality and opinion and perspective.
You
Where
like,
I'm like,
who
I've had
hurt
to
you?
suffer,
Who hurt you?
but I realized 2 people didn't have to suffer.
You're a saint.
Yeah.
You are. Like that's
So those middle seat fucks.
Oh, I always take
Oh,
I
why
always
would
take
you-
him. I always give him.
Why would you pick a middle seat though? Unless it's assigned to you,
Yeah.
you're an animal.
Well, sometimes you don't have a choice. Like you're flying last minute or
Well,
you
I
get
hate-
bumped.
There's nothing worse than somebody stepping over you, which is what you have to do to get in there. If you choose to, I don't even.
That'd be funny if like someone stepped over you and like right when they're like right here, you're like pause.
Have you flown first class?
Yeah.
Is it nice?
I was too young to appreciate it.
Darn, dude.
Yeah, I was like 10.
Shit.
And it was because like back in the day, like I might have been younger, but back in the day, if a kid flew alone, someone in first class gets
Oh.
bumped. The kid gets to fly.
I feel like I've heard that. That's
yeah,
wild.
that's how it used to. I used to fly alone as a kid a lot, and I flew first class at least like a few times. But sometimes it's just like there's no first class. Most of the time there
Sure,
wasn't first
yeah.
class. But I remember at least 2 or 3 times.
Wow. Have you been on a train ride?
Try to avoid him. My ancestors told me not.
Yeah.
Um,
Had one at one time.
yeah, I've been on some trains.
I want to travel on a train that takes a couple, like a day or two, and you get meals on it, and it's like a whole like
whole thing. Yeah,
European
that sounds
trains.
nice.
I think they do it a lot.
Yeah, I did the Winter Park train. I used to be obsessed with trains when I was a kid.
Yeah, my dad's into trains and model trains and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He
Like
just
trains
loves
with bathing suits.
a big piece of machinery.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's like, yeah, he's fucking into trains, but not autistic.
We don't know. Like, dude, I think we're all kind of autistic, but at this point.
I don't think my dad's autistic at all.
Really?
No, he's the most
Normal
dude.
Mm.
I
haven't
the
met
only
him.
thing is he's like, I think he's raised old school Italian man, head of household, where he keeps a lot to himself.
Mm.
Like he doesn't he's never like unloaded his problems on me ever.
Mm. He's like Tony Soprano. Maybe he has a therapist.
Maybe. He's just like, yeah, it's like the scene where I'm like, are you in the mafia?
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, who told you that?
Dude,
I ain't in the mafia.
I don't know what made me think of this, but have you noticed that animals, especially dogs, become their owner? They
Yeah.
become like their owner?
Yeah, I know. Audie's been pulling his hair out.
That's a good bit.
I think it's growing back.
That's a good bit.
I think he was doing it in solidarity with me.
Yeah. He's like, this year we're going to kill the dual Lex Luthor costume competition. I fucked the delivery of it. You guys get it.
I do need to get him acclimated to going out. Like I want to get him. I broke his cat backpack, unfortunately. I'll have to get another one. But yeah, I want to get him comfortable and so we can have some outside time.
That's important.
I also thought about building a secret catio over here, but
Secret?
yeah, because it's on that side of the house in the alley, and then he could go through this window right here. Maybe I don't know. I want him to get some outdoor time. He really wants to be an outdoor kitty.
Yeah,
And
you
he
can
would-
tell.
I think he would come back.
You know what's funny? Most outdoor kitties want to be indoor kitties.
Well, that's what you'd think, but
Probably not, actually. I don't know.
I saw some pretty comfortable cats that live in my parents' backyard all week long. That they don't seem bothered by nothing, and it's raining and hot and.
Yeah, I'm just going to tell my kids when we see a bum, I'm going to be like, that's just an outside human.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're up
Outdoor
in Boulder, you
human.
can't even tell if they're homeless or camping.
Yeah, it's true. They all blend.
When you're that far out, it's just camping.
Boulder's so weird, dude. It's the weirdest place. It's just like the people there are just weird, but I love it. I love it there, though.
I still just see Boulder as a college town. Like, I never see anybody other than college people there unless I'm performing at Comic Sense.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like, it's all college. And I don't spend a lot of time up there, but I do. I like Boulder a lot.
I remember I had an Uber drive from Boulder, and this was right when the mask mandate was lifted, and I didn't have a mask. And the guy's like, "Hey, do you mind wearing a mask?" I'm like, "I don't want to wear a mask." He's like, "All right," and I'm like, "I can drive with the windows down." He's like, "Yeah," and so
From Boulder
to the airport,
no
and we're on
way.
E470 with the windows all the way down. I'm like, "Do you
No.
want me to put the windows up?" He's like, "No," with his mask on.
Oh my
I was like,
goodness,
dude.
Yeah, all that mask stuff was crazy, and it's all gone now.
Yeah, every now and then someone will get in my car wearing a mask, and no judgment. I think like
Do you think they're just sick, or it's like COVID fear still?
I don't know, like, or it's also maybe they're sick.
Right. That's what. Well, that's what it initially was all for before COVID. Like in China, if you were sick, they always would wear one.
And I actually appreciate that. I think
I
the
do too.
mask
I think it's
makes
a smart-
sense for that.
Yeah, I think it's a smart thing when you know you're not going to spread something.
Yeah, but like to wear it when you're
In
not
defense
sick,
of it was crazy.
that is a little crazy. And I think that's what that guy was doing.
Yeah, those people are a little tough.
Yeah.
That stuff is like, I don't know, that it was all wild. I remember like scrambling for a mask, and then it was like almost less hygienic because I'd go so
Dirty.
long without wearing a mask that I'd have to wear a dirty mask. And I'm like,
How does this doesn't
this
make
is
sense?
fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Remember trying to sneak into places like this?
Yeah.
They were like, that's
Doesn't
not a
count.
mask.
I'm like, what's the difference?
Bro, that shit's so crazy. And you know what it affected the most? Late night restaurants.
What do you mean?
It's like 24-hour places closed down.
Oh, dude, they still haven't
nothing-
reopened.
Yeah, that's
like
what I'm saying.
Walmart.
They completely like wiped out overnight shit.
Yeah, it sucks.
Who knows? I wonder if whoever's master plan COVID was, I wonder if it achieved what it was supposed to.
Yeah. I don't think so. It didn't. Because I think they were supposed to kill way more people.
And we just got ahead of it.
To an extent. What's weird though is that like I do think COVID was real, but the flu numbers completely went away.
Yeah, I know, ain't that? Yeah.
And then the COVID numbers replaced the flu numbers. So I've never seen the flu go away. That doesn't make sense in my mind.
And those
still.
are like what the WHO released or
Yeah, that's real. You can look it
so
up.
crazy, bro.
But I believe in COVID. I had COVID. I lost my sense of taste. So the flu's never done that to me. But so it's just none of it still makes sense in my mind.
Well, people were trying not to catch COVID. Maybe helped them not catch the flu. Because they were still practicing like washing
But
hands.
what doesn't make sense, it was like the exact same numbers.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
So
You think it would just be like, it would damper both of them, you know?
yeah.
I don't know. It's wild. Do you see another one coming, like another pandemic? Do we ever have one of those again?
Nah, I don't think so.
I think it was just like a one trial run.
We're-
If it worked better, maybe another one.
We're
but-
on a very high timeline right now. If we were on a very low timeline, then yeah, it would definitely happen.
But we're on a high timeline, meaning what?
High vibration, high frequency. I think we're in the process of ascending collectively as a collective consciousness.
How long's that been going on, though?
I think it started, let's see. Some people think it started 2012, like the whole Mayan thing. That's when it kind of started. I think it started, dude, I don't know when it started. That's a good question. I think it started 2020, honestly. In my opinion, it started 2020 because
people were talking about it before 2020.
well, so I didn't care really about politics or about what was happening behind the scenes or about who was controlling the world. I didn't care about that until 2020. And I think most people are in my boat where they didn't care about that either until 2020. And even for you to an extent, like,
Sure. No, for sure.
you know,
Like,
like I can name a topic and like it's like now we're more skeptical of that topic or we question you know the financial system, whatever that is, you know.
I do think like it's growing to a place where the normal civilian is waking up to like, well, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
And then that tipping point is going to be where like enough of the old people die off and enough of like fresh thought and influences come in to like wake enough people up that it does start to fall apart.
It's not even that. It's not even like the old people that are stuck in their ways. It's the old people that control the world are losing their power.
Yeah.
It's but you're right to an extent that like, you know, like concepts like let's take marijuana for example. Old people have old people hate marijuana,
Yeah.
but now we're actually seeing old people kind of come around more on marijuana.
How long before you think that is legal worldwide?
Within 5 to 10 years, I assume.
Yeah, it really ought to be. It's kind of crazy that it's like we should be making weed and selling it to other countries
Yeah.
if there's a need for that.
Well, and apparently, like, weed started growing, like, in the Middle East. So I bet you they have the best weed. Like, that's where it originated, I think, right? Like, in China or...
I don't know.
I think it was either China, Afghanistan, like, that... From China to Afghanistan.
Afghani Kush.
So yeah. So that's what it is. So, like, at higher elevations, that's where the indica grows. And then at lower elevations, I'm pretty sure sativa grows better naturally. I'm pretty sure that's... You might have to check me on that, but...
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's wild. The world of weed has been crazy, but I don't think it's been had a negative impact. I think it should just be like we should move on from it.
What I realize about weed is like a gun.
Just in the hands of the person is...
Yeah. So you can use weed for good and you can use weed for evil.
Okay.
Because I think if you're like smoking, it depends why you're smoking weed. The reason. Like, if you're smoking weed to numb, to not think about, to not feel, or to like get away as an escape, it's okay to have a healthy escape with weed where it's like, oh, I'm tired of getting off work, I'm going to smoke a J. Oh, that's going to feel so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's different if, like, you're high all the time trying to avoid certain thoughts or feelings or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it's unhealthy, and you open up yourself to, like, more bad vibrations and chaos in your life. But if you're using... And notice how I'm not saying, like, even in a good way, like, I don't know the right amount. Because, dude, I know people that are high all the time, but I can tell they're like living a good life and like and spreading love, you know? So it's not about the amount, but yeah, like you do tend to see people that are like self-medicating using it more, but I also think some people do need it more than others in terms of quantity, you know?
Sure. I don't know. I love it.
I love it too, dude.
I also will go like almost all day without smoking.
Yeah.
Like it's not prevalent on my thing, but it's around.
Yeah.
It's not always...
Well, and it creatively helps us.
I think so, yeah. I think it's like
right?
a big whiteboard.
It's like steroids.
And I do think it helps like
think differently.
Tune you into a frequency where you're like, I'm in a creative space. Yeah. Or it also like there's a thing I love smoking and watching like
good
I love
stuff.
being the audience, you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, because like your senses are just everything's like activated.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like things are funnier, things taste better, things feel better.
Yeah, it's fun to lay on the couch and watch something that you're into. If it's like I love nerdy stuff, so like I've been watching The Penguin, and those
Did you finish
episodes are great. Not yet. I got a couple left.
Wait, let's do that series that I was talking about. So I'll give you an example. Okay, let me think.
Oh, yeah, Versus. Okay.
Yeah. So, okay, I got a good one.
Let's go.
Green Goblin.
Okay.
Versus Mad Max.
Goblin. Ooh.
I don't know which Mad Max.
Green Goblin and Mad Max.
We'll do Tom Hardy Mad Max.
Oof.
Was he was Mad Max, right?
He was.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if he was Mad Max, but that character, I know who you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. He did use guns, didn't he?
He was a great driver. He used guns.
Because I think if he's equipped with a vehicle and like a full arsenal of whatever he needs, I think he beats Green Goblin. But I also think Green Goblin,
He's
he's got
stacked.
explosives on
And he's
hand,
got the
and
aerial.
he can swoop in.
Yeah.
Like he really does have an advantage on him.
Mm-hmm.
But Mad Max, I could see like if they get a fight a couple times over the course of something, like they run into each other a couple times, I feel like Mad Max is going to set up a bit of an ambush, or he's going to adapt to some of Green Goblin's stuff and be able to take him out.
So I think it depends on, is it present day or is it 20 years ago?
Yeah.
Hey, you bit me, you lose the lap.
Huh.
So 20 years ago, Defoe is a young, spry Defoe.
That's true.
Defoe nowadays, he's old.
But a lot of it's in the suit. Like,
that's true.
He could still pack a punch with the suit and and the grenades and his little flying disc thing.
I'm just saying though,
I don't think Tom Hardy's going to get much of like a hand-to-hand advantage.
That's what I'm saying.
ever.
If he gets him, he's done.
I think so.
Because like maybe
But
he's
then
still
again,
doing
armor against thing. You know what? I might take Green Goblin.
But he's still got his green gas.
Yeah, what does the gas do?
It makes him stronger and crazier.
Oh, I like that.
And dude, he's already old as fuck, so he's super crazy. So
and
dude,
an old William Dafoe Green Goblin.
Like, dude, he's like shitting his pants, like
that. He's intimidating.
Where's Spider-Man?
Yeah.
My name's Matt. My name's I don't know. I can't do Tom Hardy. Who can do a Tom Hardy impression?
It's like grunts and punching sounds. I don't know if I've ever heard him talk.
Yeah, he's in Mobland. I'm watching Mobland right now.
What is that?
It's basically it's like Irish mafia, like drama, stuff happening, but they're like, okay, Tom Hardy, Pierce Brosnan, mob, act.
Oh.
Like the writing feels like that.
Yeah.
Like it's like, okay, like we're just giving. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, you should kill that guy. Yeah.
Mobland, and what's it on?
I don't know. I have like one of the services that has all the services, but
Oh, an illegal service. I'm paying for Disney Plus. Is it the best, or should I switch over to like Netflix?
Well, I can hook you up if I know.
I don't do none of that shit on the computer.
You need a Fire Stick.
No, listen.
I didn't mean to make you mad.
I've been down that road with the Fire Stick, and you pass it off to this guy who then takes it to his Mexican friend that can update it, and then you get it back.
You're the
and
Mexican
you try to
friend.
plug it in, and you try to use it.
You're
and
the
it
Mexican.
doesn't work, and
Nope,
you got to call the middleman to call the guy who programmed it.
No.
And you can't find nothing of the fucking bullshit, and it doesn't work like it's
You're the
supposed to work.
Mexican.
But you paid $80 for it, and then they want you to pay like a monthly fee. Listen, dude.
Okay.
Are you just going to make it and load everything up and give it to me?
I can ask my roommate. He's the one that did it.
So he's the Mexican guy.
I guess he's the Mexican.
Telling you, it's anything that's like that, that's a multi-process, multi-person thing. If it's not robbing a Brinks truck, I don't want nothing to do with it.
Oh, man.
Because I tried. He's like, you can watch movies. You can watch this. You can watch that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching movies with some bald guy's head right in front of the camera. And fucking lights are coming on because it's like filmed over someone's shoulder.
Keep going.
It's just madness, bro.
Oh, you're spitting bars, bro.
Well, it's fucking bullshit. And Fire Stick. Oh, well, I have it. What do they say? Hijacked or whatever? What is it? Jailbroke. Oh, I jailbroke it. I can get everything. It's not. It doesn't operate like a seamless service, does it?
I don't know, but try to think of a matchup. Give me one second. 2 minutes to think of one.
2 minutes to think of one. I'll think of okay. I like let's see.
Don't say it yet.
Okay, I won't say yet. And it could be any characters, right?
I think it's a little weird if you do animated versus not animated.
Okay.
But I no rules though. Like you can do that, like because it's just hard to visualize. But we probably could. We probably could. Because I was thinking like Johnny Quest. I'm like, I don't even. Does he have powers? He's just an adventurer.
No. You could put somebody like. See, I was gonna put Stitch from Lilo and Stitch up against somebody.
Okay, do it. Yeah.
Let's say Stitch against Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda.
Oof.
I'm sorry, but can
love
Stitch
Kung Fu
fight?
Panda.
I don't know anything about Stitch.
Yeah,
I
he's
shouldn't
a
say
fucking
that.
alien with 4 arms. Stitch is like him, like he's unbeat-upable though.
He's gonna skadoosh him.
All right, what about
I didn't mean it. I'm not gonna hate on all of yours, but that was like I just don't know.
You think Stitch is going out against Kung Fu Panda?
Yeah, I do.
think Stitch.
I think
Stitch leaves a bloody Kung Fu Panda behind.
Well, so not to go conspiracy route, but apparently pandas aren't real. So yeah, so Stitch would win because Kung Fu Panda wouldn't show up.
I've seen a panda.
Where? In person?
Yeah.
Apparently they're just painted like dogs or bears.
What kind of bear?
I don't know. I'm the messenger.
I've seen panda bears, and
I,
they're not shaped like regular bears.
how do you know what?
Because I've seen other bears.
I don't know, dude.
Are you questioning bears? Like,
yeah, people are questioning.
Have you ever seen a live in the mountains bear?
No. Maybe actually.
Yeah, I have.
But imagine it's painted like a panda.
It wouldn't look right. It would if it's a grizzly bear. It doesn't look like a panda
I bet you
bear.
it looks more like a panda than you think.
No, panda bears look like a mix between
They have
kind of like
shorter
a
snouts.
fat dog. The only thing I could believe is the zebras are just horses that are painted.
Yeah,
That's the one I would believe.
that's a good one.
Because people have painted like donkeys and shit,
Mm-hmm.
like zebras, and had them at weird, fucked up carnivals.
Oh, you just made me think of this. There's speaking of protests, there's a protest in Fort Collins. They're protesting animal testing at CSU,
Oh, okay.
and so I wanted to like walk a dog that's like blue by them.
Oh, like walk a dog out of the thing that's been tested on?
No, just like my dog, just paint him blue and just walk past him. I think that would be funny. Even though I'm like on their side, I just like to troll, you know.
Well, they do make dye that doesn't hurt the dog.
Oh, okay, then I'm for
That's
that.
what they say, but who knows?
Yeah, like do we know like
They're
20,
like, it's
10
just,
years?
it's all that red dye number 5 you don't let us use in food anymore.
Yeah, had to go somewhere.
Yeah, so do they have like a full testing facility? Like someone could break in and let all the monkeys loose and stuff? Or is it more just like mice?
I didn't ask him. I don't know. Hopefully it's not dogs or cats.
Do they do dogs and cats? I thought they did mice because mice are like
I'm
kind of like
pretty
this,
sure
and then
they
they do
do.
like monkeys.
I mean, Anthony Fauci was caught experimenting on beagles and killing beagles.
Why beagles? I wonder why. They have like eyesight problems later in life. I wonder if
I don't know. Like
what
it's very
experiments
grotesque.
are they doing? Because
I don't want to talk about it. I mean, you can look it up if you want, or I'll tell you if you want, but I don't want to talk about it more than that.
no, I just think that like don't all like didn't they have to all like sciences come from grotesquely opening up a body and in the name of science?
I guess like in the name of science, there are some things that like that make
like
sense.
At one point they would have had to take a dog apart to see.
Yeah, I
But
just think
the experimentation on them. What are they? What are they doing?
they were basically having dogs' heads in like these cages and having like these insects eat their flesh alive and killing them.
So what are they studying? The
I don't know.
insects?
I don't know what they're studying. I didn't really look into
that's
it.
That doesn't sound cool.
Yeah, it sounds pretty bad. And beagles are so cute too.
You know who have you seen the little Asian markets where you can put your feet in there and then the little fish eat the dead skin cells?
Yeah,
Who decided that was okay?
yeah.
How come no one stands up for the fish?
And like, do I have to put my feet in there? Like, can I put anything else in there?
As if it's got dead skin on it. I kind of want to do that though.
Yeah.
But is that okay for the fish? Why do they eat skin cells? That's kind of gross.
I don't know.
Nasty. Well, what do you got?
I don't know.
Should we put a button on this bad boy?
Yeah, I really want to go home and play Call of Duty. So
Go home and let's run some Havoc.
yeah,
I'll try it with a team if you.
no,
I'll
I got a
watch
team
Penguin.
waiting for us.
I'll watch Penguin till you get home.
Cool.
All right. Well, Dinosaurs Rule episode 78. Just kidding. We're like at 31, 32,
69.
33.
Well, so I did for the last episode. I did season 2, episode 1.
Perfect.
So
Welcome to season 2.
this is episode 3 of season 2.
Episode 3 of season 2. We're on our way. I'll finish Penguin and I'll have a review on it next week.
And I'm on my way. I can go the distance. I don't care how far. Oh, Audie's like trying to get inside. He's like, get me out of here. All right, cool.
Adios.
Audie.
Follow us. We're at like 38 followers. That's a lot of subscribers. So
Guess the time.
106.
46.
46?
Did that feel super long?
That did feel longer.
All right.
We didn't start till like 11? Well, I guess I left that place after 10.
Yeah.
Ugh. 11:44. Yeah. You're going to get home at what, like 12:30?
Yeah. I don't have to charge. I can just go straight home. So I'll speed. All right. Bye, babe. Oh.
Give it one for the road.
Okay.
Whoa, it's a cool looking one.
Is it cool? Yeah. It tells you some cool shit on it.